Hi everyone. This is gonna be a video that I didn't think I want to be making ever. Um, yeah. So, essentially, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably may or may not know that around halfway through October, towards the end of October, I ended up losing my main source of income as a retail worker due to general overemployment at the store I worked at. And since then, I've been trying to find myself a job to sort of take that place and make sure that I am able to pay for rent and other bills. And so far I've had no luck in doing so. And right now, I'll say, if you feel charitable and wish to want to do anything to help, whether it's just in general to help me, the best I could say right now is to just sort of use the link in my description of all my videos. It's a Streamlabs link that directly supports me and all that. And if you wish to avoid the Streamlabs basically fee that they take, whether you are just someone who doesn't like using Streamlabs or you want to have more of it go to me, you can either message me over on Twitter and I can send you PayPal information or whatever. And that's if you want to. I'm not saying you have to or you should. Just giving it as an option for those people. But the main thing is I've been trying my best to just find a job, and I'm at the point now where I'm at the end of what money I have left, and I'm at the end of this whole the end of basically having a bunch of things to pay for food. No, not food, but like I have food at our house, so it's not like I'm out of food, but like I'm running out of stuff to be able to pay for like resupplies on stuff, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I don't want to and it's like it's not like I'm trying to basically avoid getting a job. I've applied to several places. I'm just waiting for responses back, and it's just right now sucks because I have nowhere to go, and right now the only source of income I have at all is the streams and YouTube in general, which they technically don't pay me, but it's like if you guys donate or whatever, that's my only source of income right now. So again, if you're willing to help, I appreciate it, but I'm not asking for it. I hate asking for money, and I hate being the kind of person who even has their donation link, not necessarily open, but has their donation link set up to have a donation bar and everything. I hate that I have to have that, but yeah, that's sort of what's going on right now. And in general, just life has been taking a toll on my mental health, and I've just been trying to have fun and play games and do basically everything I can to just have fun and just in general try to do better on my mental health. And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's been hard, especially being closeted about my gender identity still, because it's a mixture of my family is somewhat religious in terms of the things involving like
optics here. Close range.
those are things like gender identity and stuff like that. And obviously I see a therapist who understands and knows about it, and I have all my friends that I play with, Corey, Sophie, Caitlin, sometimes, who I play with on stream, and in general, just everyone who I interact with on Twitter know, obviously, because that's my main thing. But I'm in a point right now where I have no idea what's going to happen. And I don't know what to do, because it's going to come up in conversation eventually, especially with how I've been getting more and more destructive, as Zalo put the term lightly without saying any triggering words. But I'll let you put 2 and 2 together from that. It's been extremely hard to try and find things to do to escape this mindset that I've been in, and thankfully, I'm not gonna lie, Metroid Dread and Pokemon, both Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, have been a amazing thing to help me with getting out of this mindset, and especially with me trying to shiny hunt on Sword, trying to get a general shiny. But the main shiny hunt that I'm doing, the pseudo method, I won't go in detail on that. But like hatching eggs, trying to get a shiny from a egg, has been funny, because I'm trying to just get eggs for the next stream, which should be probably today. If you guys are seeing this, if it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. Because I'm recording this on Sunday. Because this is a part of the reason why videos seem to be extra low quality recently. I've been doing these the day before, because of just my general mood has been so shit that I haven't wanted to do anything outside of just sleep and grind Vanguard. And it's like, why don't you just record what you do in Vanguard? I have games where I will literally go quadruple negative, get 1 kill, and die 40 times. Because just in general, I haven't been having a lot of fun. And Corey is banned from playing Call of Duty, basically, and doesn't want to play Call of Duty anymore, even though he loves the game. And he's passionate about the game, but he just can't play it because he got banned for no reason. So, but at least I have Destiny 2 as well, and obviously Apex, which, by the way, this is old footage. It's from before the season 11 came out. This was right towards the end of the season, and good God, both these games were heartbreaking for me, because I haven't won a game in, like, several seasons, because obviously I haven't been playing very much. But, of course, I get back on my stint of Apex Legends again, and I've been constantly getting 2nd, 3rd, or 4th in terms of good games. And then I have games where I absolutely do nothing, because just bad teammates and also horrible luck. Because I will admit, as much as I hate luck mechanics in games, something like, in general, just bad luck with having people just pop up in the worst places ever has been annoying. But at the same time, it's part of the reason why I don't like Warzone, because there's not enough luck involved in looting. There's nothing that incentivizes you to loot other than get money for a loadout, and even then it's just like, oh, just do 2 bounties, or do 2 supply runs, or do some scavenger contracts. It's like, yeah, but I'm going off topic. I usually try to, I've been trying to do this a little bit more with certain videos where I try bullet points to try and not go off topic, but I'm going on a little off topic rant, but it's like, I just don't know what to do. I've been having fun, just trying to get my mind off of it, but in the back of my mind, I'm constantly at odds with identity and, in general, whether or not I'm going to be able to even pay for my own bills, whether it's just personal things like Xbox Live and then things like overall actual rent, like internet and stuff like that. But it sucks, because I love doing YouTube, and I love making content for you guys, and everything I do in terms of YouTube is just originally was just to have fun, and I wanted it to be something that I could have fun doing and make income from it, rather than it be, oh, I need to make this video, make sure it's all this, so it doesn't get demonetized. And even then, I'm trying to make sure I don't get copyright claims and stuff, because I know that would be ways to lose money, but That's the only real thing that I'm afraid of when it comes to YouTube monetization, is just claims. I'm not super iffy on actual monetization, because once I have the ability to get monetized, I want to basically have it be mainly through like members and super chats and stuff like that for streams, as well as on top of that, I would also love for it to be through things like Patreon, because I plan on doing that eventually. I just don't want to do it just yet. But I have no idea of what's going to happen next, and I'm constantly just afraid of not being able to do this, and I'm afraid that I'm going to lose the one thing I have going for me in terms of my life, which is video games, because it's the only thing that makes me happy anymore. And it's like, that's kind of depressing, isn't it? But it's at the same time, it's the only reason why it is because the reason why it is because mainly just people I interact with are all gamers of some kind. And I say that and it's like, most of the friends I grew up in the school were either not really at all understanding gaming or at all interested. But on the same token, they understood that it made me happy, and it was one of those things that it was something that I enjoyed. But it's one of those things where it's like, I hate to say it, because people always say that shouldn't be a way you find happiness, but it's like, I can't be happy when I'm alone. And it's like, I know it's like, I have Tori, and I have Kitty Cove, and I have by the way, Kitty Cove mainly who does edit stuff, but they occasionally appeared in videos that are no longer up because we decided we didn't want to include those series anymore because they were awful. But they're mainly my editor. They did the Doom 2 Doom comps and the most recent FNAF meme compilation, which by the way, that video it has no right to be as funny as it is, because that is old footage. That is like old footage, like 2019, like tail end of 2018, 2019. I think it's like April, maybe. But yeah, it's one thing where I have all these friends that I interact with, but at the same time, it's like, they're just friends, and it's like I want to be able to have people who I can have someone to lean on when I'm sad. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm not saying that these guys wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I feel like it's just one of those things where it's not necessarily because I don't have them, it's because the people I have are all in similar situations. It's like, I don't want to go in detail on anything, but it's like everyone I know has problems. They're either stuck in a body that they don't like, or they're constantly at odds with their family, or they're like not in general on good terms with their family, or something like that. And I'm not going to name names on who's who, but in general, it's just like, I want to be able to have someone that isn't even necessarily like directly in content of mine. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people give a lot of YouTubers shit when they include their girlfriend and stuff in videos. But at the same time, it's like, if that person makes them happy, you shouldn't be judging them for that. Like, a perfect example of this, and I don't watch him anymore, but Merc Music, when he started dating and basically got engaged to Karina, a lot of people was making fun of him and insulting Karina. And as much as I don't watch his content anymore because he's, in my opinion, just not as funny as he used to be, And I feel like I can still like him. I'm not saying he's not funny at all. It's just I don't like his humor anymore. As well as the constant complaints. It isn't fun. I understand critique, but just there's a difference between critique and complaints. And also, I don't know why, in my head I was stressed out and I thought I could res this guy. I realized I couldn't. So I was very dumb with this res. And it's what cost us the game, but I didn't realize it was the end. That's why I also went for the res. I thought we had time. But the main thing is having, I would like to have, I want, it's not, the best thing I can describe is I wish I had someone, like a girlfriend or significant other, that I can sort of have as a comfort thing, whether it's just in general they play games that we play games that I won't necessarily record, or games that I don't want to record. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to record Minecraft, but it's like I want to be able to have a game that I can play and have it not be always based around content, which is why 76 is kind of my game for that. I did the one skit for 100 subs, and that was it. But even then, the main thing I did for that was just a skit. But it's not a game I want to do content on. Maybe I'll stream it at most, but I want to be able to have a game that I can play with someone, and I don't have to make content on it unless they want me to do it. And unless I find a way to do it and have it not be forcing a significant other down your guys' throats, because I don't want that to be the case. I want it to be a sort of thing where they're just another friend of mine that I play with, kind of thing. And I hate to be the person that is kind of desperate for that sort of thing, but I don't have anyone. All the people I've had in a relationship have been, I don't want to say mean to me, but just in general haven't been very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. It's just, they've not all been close. You know what I mean? They've all been long distance relationships. So it's like I never actually felt anything from it, and it was depressing in that sense because I didn't know what to do. So, but the main thing, to take away from just how I'm feeling right now and how life is that I constantly feel like everything is against me and I have no way of fighting back. Whether it's anything in gaming's different. Gaming's obviously games are made to do things like that, but when it comes to YouTube, I feel like everything I do isn't taking off, and it's like, well, you need to make content of games that are popular. It's like, I don't like games that are popular. I don't like Warzone. Yeah, I like Apex, but I suck at it and I don't have friends to play with. I don't play games like Tarkov. I don't play games like Siege anymore, at least frequently enough to have it be worth a video. And it's like, what even the hell? Even then, what's the trend? I can't play Battlefield. EA just doesn't let me play Battlefield, and I suck at Halo. And it's like, yeah, Vanguard's good, but it's so generally just not liked for some reason. So that's also a thing. I don't like Warzone at all. I don't like how Warzone's design is, but I'm hoping that in general with Vanguard integration things go better. And it's like, even then, I like Call of Duty. And then there's all this Activision Blizzard stuff that I'm not going to go in detail on. All I'm just going to say is I don't like them, and I don't like that they've done what they've done. But there's nothing I can do to change that. So it's like the whole hit 'em where it hurts on the wall. It's like, you can do that all you want. There's just the issue of the fact that, it may not necessarily work because not everyone is on Twitter. Not everyone is aware of these things. That's basically how I see it. And it's like, that's not giving me the say, like, oh, don't buy this. I'm not going to say, just don't do it at all to every single person I reach in a game. It's not going to work. Because the major minority is people who go on YouTube and watch content on YouTube and record it for YouTube. I'm part of the minority that just keeps up with Call of Duty news. The majority don't. So, that's the whole thing about stuff like the Activision Blizzard fiasco. I was gonna say scenario, but no, it's a fiasco. There's really nothing ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't agree with anything. I don't support the things they're doing. I only am playing the game for the sole fact of there is nothing for me to do that changes what they do. Because even then, I'm broke. It's not like I can buy bundles. I can't buy nothing. The most I can get right now is the battle pass because I pre-ordered. That's it. That's all I'm getting. And even then, it's like I can't do anything else with it. And it's like, well, stop playing. It's like, the thing is, player numbers don't matter because it's all about microtransactions. If you really want to have like something where it's constantly hindering a development company or publisher, the best thing you can do is just not talk about it. Because any form of traffic for them is essentially them getting the attention that they want. That's how I see it. I'm not saying you don't want to talk about what's happening, but giving them the attention of, like, tweeting out a game, like, tweeting out about a game in general is just, like, not good. That's why I don't use, if I ever tweet out something about Vanguard, I don't use a hashtag, because that's money in their pocket. So it's like, you can't win regardless. Like, on one hand, if you don't want to support them, you can't make everyone stop. But on this another token, if you just want to be able to play the game, you're still supporting them. So it's like, I'm in the boat of, I'm not going to spend money on anything because I don't have any. But number two, I'm probably not going to do it in the same vein of because I know what's going on, you know? But I'm going to end off the conversation there. Just know I don't like what Activision's doing, and Bobby needs to step down. That's my last thing I'm going to talk about it. But the main topic at hand is just I don't know what to do with my life at all anymore, and I just don't know where to take it. And I want YouTube to be the thing that I've dreamed of it to be. I've been doing this for technically over 10 years. I've been doing this like at least since 2011. This channel's is younger than that, but it's because I had another old channel that I got rid of. So I probably do this maybe 2011, 2012. Around the time BO2 came out. That was when BO2 was like new. Ghost was around the corner, I think. Yeah, so it would have been like 2012, 2011. But I've been having this dream of being able to do, not even necessarily YouTube as my job, but YouTube in general, and be successful and have it be the main thing that makes me happy. And I'm gonna be honest, the happiest I've been when doing YouTube, the two instances of it were with the Witch Queen reaction video when I woke up and that thing had like almost 1,000 views in a day. That blew my mind. And then the Mad as a Hatter thing back in BO4 were some of my favorite things in terms of my YouTube career. And also the Doom Guy video where I made a Doom Guy class in Modern Warfare. I don't know why that popped up as much as it did, but I'm happy that it did. I want to do more of those. I am planning on doing those, but not in Modern Warfare or Vanguard, but in Destiny. I have an idea, because Chibi Robo did one, and I kind of want to do a video kind of taking the idea, but I'm not going to give him credit, obviously. I'm the kind of person who's not going to steal something without giving credit. But I have ideas, and I want to do more, so yeah, it's just, I don't know what to do, and I hate to be the kind of person to ask for money. Because it's like there are other things you can spend your money on, like Team C's or St. Jude or Trevor Project or what other charities are there? I'm trying to think of other ones off the top of my head that are all escaping me. Dima, I think it is. Or I don't remember what it's called. It's the one that Leon Hart does for his mental health thing. But I can't. Forgive me if I butcher the name. But you kind of get the idea. It's like I want to be able to do what I love and have it not be at the expense of taking money from people because, like, give me your money. I need your money. I don't want that to be the case. I want it to be a sort of thing of, I want it to be a sort of thing where it's just like the people are doing it willingly because they want to see me succeed, not because I'm desperate and I need money, which, to be fair, in the situation I'm in, I would appreciate that kind of scenario, but I don't want it to be the kind of thing where I'm forcing it down people's throats because of me being broke and not being basically jobless, not by choice. By the way, it was literally, again, I'll repeat this until the end of the video. I was basically let go, and I haven't been able to do anything to recover from that, and it's, I love doing YouTube. I always have. And the fact that I can't make income from it because of the way the algorithm works and the way they have everything done sucks. And the fact that the alternative I've thought of has been going to Twitch because it's easier to get monetized on Twitch is upsetting. Because I don't like Twitch. They're a scumbag company. And I don't like Fortnite because they're a scumbag company. And it's why I don't like playing Fortnite. Epic Games are evil. Not just because, oh, Epic Games, you're trying to Epic Games Store. No, the company's just not very morally good. I'm not going to go in detail. Nor do I want to, ever. But in general, just Twitch isn't great either. Just, I don't even think I need to say anything other than the fact that Twitch is not good at what they do in practice. But I've been considering reactivating my Twitch. And it's not that it's deactivated, I just haven't used it. I'm considering trying Twitch again, especially now that I have overlays and stuff. I'd have to set up a new scene for Twitch, but I could probably do it. But I don't know if I will do it. Because I probably would do both on Twitch streams and YouTube. I wouldn't dual stream, but I'd probably do like certain games I don't want to put on YouTube, or games that I want to be a little bit more like streams that I want to do more for the sake of money, I guess would be the case of it. But yeah, and it's like, it sounds greedy, but it's just truly, I'm in a situation where I need anything I can get. And it sucks, because I'm not going to be able to have an actual Christmas this year, because these stores that I've been contacting about getting a job don't respond. I'm not going to have the ability to take advantage of Christmas and everything. And knowing that, I've lost my grandmother, who has been around since I was little, and it's going to be the first year that I'm spending Christmas without my without my grandmother, and she's been there the entire time, and I just don't know what to do. The thing is, I'm so mentally broken, yet at the same time not. Like, I was already mentally broken, and I did the dumb stuff like go for Damascus and Obsidian in Modern Warfare, and that just broke me more. But now I'm so emotionally, broken that nothing really makes me upset anymore, to the point of, tears. I don't cry easily at I don't cry easily at things in videos that would usually make someone bawl their eyes out. And it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm so tough, I don't cry at this baby stuff. It's like, no, I don't feel anything anymore. And it sucks, because I really, again, it's like, I want to be able to do things that make people happy, but I can't even make myself happy. But yeah, it's just know that no matter what happens, and to anyone who decides to ever donate me money in general, whether it's on stream, off stream, directly to my PayPal, or any way, shape, and form, I appreciate it, because every bit goes a long ways, and it's, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually not to cry now, because it's like, I'm basically doing the one thing I hate when people do, and that's ask for money. But at the same time, I'm at a point right now with life where I kind of need to ask, and it's like, I don't want to. But again, like I said, for those who decide to go the extra mile and financially support me, I appreciate you. You're all amazing people, and in general, you're people that I envy, because right now you're obviously making income and I'm not. But in general, the fact that you have the heart to be able to do that to someone like me who's basically has mental thoughts that tell them that they're a waste of time. But yeah, it's something that I've always kind of been second guessing myself on, is why did I do this to myself? Why did I have the passion of playing video games so much? And even then it's like I play video games so much, yeah, I'm not good at them. It's like I can't even make it into a career in terms of being a pro player because I suck. So, and it's like, even then I'm very competitive. I don't play ranked game modes for that reason anymore, is I'm so competitive that I can't deal with it. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I love doing what I do. And again, for those who decide to, I'm not saying you have to or that you should, but for those who decide to, for those that decide to go the extra mile and make a donation to me, it means the world to me. And it's especially now with how financially unstable life has been and all that. And yeah, I know I sound like a broken record repeating myself constantly, but it's true. I don't know what the future holds for me, and I'll do YouTube the best I can until then. No matter what, I'll keep doing this. I don't know how I will, but I will keep doing this. I love you guys. I really do. This YouTube channel to me means more than anything in terms of being able to make the content that I want to make and have it be fun, but also not like to have it be fun and not be something that's just a waste of time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to word it other than it's like, I want this to be the career that I love, but also I want this to be I don't want this to be the only thing I have anymore. I don't want this to be the only thing I have anymore. But it's also the only thing I'm good at. I suck at anything IRL. I am a 400 pound waste, like, not even a waste. I don't want to sound that depressing, but even though I am that depressed, I'm a 400 pound kid, 21-year-old, almost 22, and I have a severe eating problem and all these sort of disabilities and stuff like that, and it's like, the only thing I even find myself somewhat good and competent at is video games. Yeah, I'm gonna end all this video here. I know it's more of a rant video and it's kind of sad, but I have no really what else to do, so I'm sorry, but I hope that tomorrow's video hopefully will be a little bit more lighthearted. I'll probably have it be a Vanguard video of me doing something stupid, or maybe even that Destiny. It'll probably be a Vanguard video, depending. Either that or it'll be that Destiny video idea that I had. But I don't know. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay. You can kind of probably figure out what happens, judging by the fact that both these games are heartbreaking to me. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed at least the gameplay in the background, and listening to me rant about my problems and how life seems to be constantly knocking me down pegs that I feel like I've been knocked down already. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably be, again, try and stream at least maybe once this week, maybe twice, I don't know. Depends on how I feel after Wednesday, because I'm getting my booster jab, so, yeah. I'll see you guys in another video or live stream that I make. Join the community Discord, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, I guess, and just thank you for listening and watching. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next time.